It's 4:30 and getting some overcast clouds here. I don't know if we're supposed to get rain tonight or not. Just at the end of this little tiny pond here. Really nice view. It makes me so happy to get some water on this land. Even though this is across the boundary to someone else on the neighbor. Even if we don't go past this point, at least we can see water and hear wildlife, and that's just amazing. I have a pond way over there, which is nice and wet too. Hopefully that will also house some frogs and ducks and whatever else lives in this area. Just makes me so happy to have some water here. Wonder if there's a crow's nest in here somewhere. I heard them when I came around the corner of the trees in the middle. But boy, they're really fussing up a storm now. It must be close to a nest or something. Anyway, it is currently 5:15. Perfect time to stop for supper. Those clouds are gorgeous. It's interesting, over here I heard crows. In the middle I heard all the ducks and crickets. And on the other side I could hear squawks and whatnot from more ducks and crickets and waterfowl, from swamp animals, frogs, to the odd yip of a coyote. So there are two things I need to do before I start supper. One is a former tenant left a souvenir over on that hill somewhere. I saw it last fall, and then it snowed and I lost track of where it was. Now that all the snow is gone, this is the first time I've been out this spring without snowshoes. Yay! I'm gonna go see if I can find that. And the other thing, the second thing, I lost my titanium sport when I was out here. I did a video where I came out for a little while. I was looking around, and I made whitetail stew at home when I came out and heated it up over here. That's where I lost my spork. That spork cost me 25 bucks. And it's a titanium spork. I'm a little upset that I lost it. I thought I had everything stuffed in my bag. I never usually leave gear behind, but that ticks me off. So I'm gonna go walk the grass here. It's somewhere in this probably 40 by 50 foot space over here. I left some gear out here in the fall, or actually I dragged it out in the winter. And this way it's already out here, so when I come back next weekend, construction is a full steam ahead. And I was parked over here, dropping it off. So when I did that whitetail stew video, it was already snow on the ground, which means now that the snow is gone, I should clearly just be able to look around and go, oh look, there, it's reflecting in the sun, and pick it up. Now, I'm wondering, the reason I can't do that, another explanation might be, it is shiny. And what do birds like, such as magpies and crows? Shiny. So, some crow might just be using my $25 titanium spork as a brace in his nest. Oh well, at least it's getting some use. It's quite a bit of money to just kind of leave low on the ground here, but it should be on top of the grass, and it's not here. Okay. Well, so much for that. I gotta come up with the lawnmower eventually and trim up the camping areas. Hope to heck I don't run that through the lawnmower blade. Okay, let's go see what the previous owner left me, if we can find it. Have a rough idea where it is and what I'm looking for. Really nice to see the fresh green new blades of the grass coming through this old dead stuff. There it is. Can you see the white? That's what I'm after. Who knew it wouldn't be too hard to find? The sun's been bleaching them for a long time by the looks of it. And the reason I want to pick this up, here's the skull, and there's a vertebrae, is because I don't want them to get any further damaged. And if I build a lodge out here, I can have them cleaned up and put them on the wall as in honor to the previous owner, which is really super nice. Probably cow is what we were suspecting. This is an old cow paddock, and I don't have a bottom jaw, but those would be probably the top teeth. And here we go. And I thank whoever left these for me. I hope he or she had a good life. And they're in cow heaven right now, eating all the grass they want and enjoying the sunshine. I will try to take good care of what's left of you. Okay, back to the car and time for supper. Well, one thing's for sure, these aren't brittle. Nice and solid. Let's see if we can get some supper going. There's a whole whack of dead grass in the wood that I brought out here before. Before I forget, I gotta get my fire water out just in case it gets away on me. This is just some homemade fire starter. You take some makeup remover pads and a plain white or whatever color you want wax candle. melt the wax on the stove in a double boiler. And then you very, very briefly dip, completely submerge the makeup pad into it to give it a wax coating. And you got yourself some fire starter. There we go. So if the gas burns long enough to set some of these lighter pieces on fire. So we have some of the bigger pieces burning now. It's good. We have to be really, really careful. Because if any of these sparks go whoosh, I've got a 5-alarm prairie grass fire in a heartbeat. So I'm going to get my wieners out and going real quick here. And that'll be supper. It's just my wieners. The sooner I get these cooked, the sooner I can put out the fire. I brought some coffee with me today. Today I figured was going to be a coffee kind of day because I was going to be running around spending calories, so I thought I'm going to need a bit of a pick-me-up at some point. So I picked up this. Last time we went to the spring gun and hobby show collectibles, and there was a table there selling the Black Rifle Coffee Company. He's a guy in Alberta. He's ex-military. I think he's out now. But he said for 10 years he likes guns and coffee, so he put the two together. And I'm not a hardcore coffee drinker, so I got a medium blend, halfway between the light and dark. It says proudly roasted and blended in Canada. Black Rifle Coffee Canada, St. Albert, Alberta, blackriflecoffee.ca. This is the medium roast, and this is the CF blend, which is Canadian as F, eh? And I've had a couple cups out of it, and I really like it. It's a nice, it's not heavy. First thing in the morning, It's just a nice flavor to get you out of bed, unless you're a heavy coffee person, then you need a strong one. Woo! Jeez. Ladybug. So, that's what I'll make quickly on the fire before I put it out. And it looks like my hot dogs are ready. So I was in the mood. I've been craving a... there used to be a hot dog stand outside the bar in downtown that I used to really like. And they would put all the garnishes out. They were really nice, big... hot dogs. I think they were smokies. You had the option of getting a smoky. So I brought my sauerkraut, my mustard, forgot the chopped up yellow onions, my hot peppers today. Like I said, I had to get new sport. The longer this fire burns, the more risk I'm taking, and I'm uncomfortable with it. So I'm going to shut this down, and I brought my fuel canister just to boil my water. So I'll do that. Oh, crap, that's almost hot already. You know what? In 30 seconds, that's going to be hot. This is my husband's homemade family mustard recipe, and I'm telling you, I'll never buy store-bought mustard again. This is the best in the world. Put a link below in the description for the recipe for this. Make it as hot as you want, or as not so hot as you want. It's good stuff. That is almost boiling. So we're going to take that off and put out this fire. We'll let that cool down, so I'm going to eat first. Then I'll throw some more water on it and check again. Actually, pink in the middle. Awesome. Looks good. Smells nice. Okay, I'm gonna finish my supper. And my coffee. And I'll see you in about half an hour when I'm on my way out to work. That is just a nice smoke, not smoky. A light woody medium roast. Woody would be a good description. That's nice. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I haven't looked it up or researched it. But remember the Black Rifle Coffee is a Canadian, it's an Alberta gentleman who owns the company. He says a portion of profits go to veteran and law enforcement organizations. It's right here in the bag. I haven't had a chance to look up and verify how much and which organizations in particular, but every purchase of this will support that. And I have yet to put 100% approval of stamp on a product, because when it says we support so-and-so, I like to verify that myself. But it's a good coffee regardless. Well, that was supper. And be absolutely 100% I'm good with this before I leave. And let me just say one thing about this. I'm truly disgusted in myself. This totally goes against the leave no trace. This burn patch kind of leaves a trace. But I'll make sure it's 100% completely out. I got the rest of my put out water with me. Cool to the touch. Oh yeah. That's all sopping wet. Break that apart. No heat in the inside at all. So I'll finish dousing all of this and dousing all of that. Then I'll wait and watch for another half hour or so. It smells like burnt corn. Corn husk. Clean that up and then I'll head back to the city. So thanks for coming out with me today. Appreciate it. It was a work day out here this time. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show you around much or do any recreation. next time I come out here, I'm going to have the campsite set up and finished. And then the time after that, I'm going to have the recreation area set up so that I can get around to the archery, have the night viewing hill done so that I can come out here on a nice night with a full moon and a bunch of stars and have a little viewing observatory up there. So those two are the next two goals after that. And I look forward to accomplishing those. So thanks for coming out with me today. I apologize for all the wind on the camera. Probably was hard to hear at some point. But hopefully you'll like this video and come out and watch me again next time. Take care and stay safe.